All right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy. And unless you've been living under a rock or you've completely checked out of Marvel Future Fight, and honestly, any of you guys who do that and you still come check out the video, man, shout out to you guys. You guys are the real MVPs. And I can't blame y'all for checking out early, even though the Marvel Future Fight journey is not over yet, right? So I'm hanging in there and I'm trying to stay hopeful, right? But I can't blame any of you guys for checking out because we've been on a downhill spiral for a good little while and I'm hoping that they clear it up. But anyways, right? Long story short, we got our first sneak peek for the June update, possibly even the July update, depending on when the update lands. It's probably going to land somewhere between June 30th and July 1st. Okay, so we got our first sneak peek and it seems as though we're going to be getting a Hulk-centric update for the first time ever. Now, listen to me. We've had other updates in the past where the Hulk has gotten touched. We've gotten updates in the past where we've gotten new Hulks, right? Like Amadeus Cho, She-Hulk, Red Hulk, etc., right? But never have we gotten an update where the focal point is the Hulk, the big man, the big green machine, right? He's always just the extra, the plus one. He's got multiple different uniforms. And because of that, many people are saying, bro, what makes this time any different? He's just the latest in a long line of fan favorites that get that rock hard. Net marble shaft, no Vaseline, if you know what I mean. He may very well be the next Wolverine. Honestly, I don't want to start thinking like that, right? And generally, when we see characters in line for an update, a rework, an improvement, a tier 3, etc., I wait it out. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stay hopeful, right? I'm going to see what they do, hope it's enough. But honestly, they've done Hulk so dirty so many times in the past. I'm not going to give them the excuse of saying we didn't know what the players wanted. So what I want you guys to do is comment down below and let me know 5 things you would like to see the Hulk receive with this new uniform or tier 3 or whatever they're going to give him. Because I think they owe us that after 5 years of Hulk never being a top tier character in this game. This man came out when the game launched. And even at the launch of the game, the Hulk was not really a usable character. It's sad. The only time Hulk has ever been top 30 in Marvel Future Fight is when there was only 30 characters. Facts, right? And that's an abomination. I'm just saying. Like, you can't be treating an icon like him so badly for so long. Iron Man got their justice. You know what I'm saying? Captain America got his justice. Black Widow got hers. I think it's due time. So, ladies and gentlemen, for this video, we're going to be taking a look at the evolution of the Hulk in Marvel Future Fight. We're not going to really go into any gameplay. And I'm also going to be listing off 5 things that I would like to see the Hulk get in this next update if he's being touched. If he's not being touched, I'm mad. Okay, let me just say that. Like, obviously, I'm mad. More Hulks in the game for them to be possibly better than the green guy? Right? Can't happen, right? There will be blood, and blood, lots of it, there shall be. So, I'm going to talk to you guys about the 5 things that I've been asking for the longest time for Hulk to get, so that if he doesn't get any of these things or they don't go far enough, I can say, listen, man, I was justified in my complaints, right? Because they know what we want and they still ain't giving it to us, okay? I'm just saying, I hope they see some of the feedback from the community, and I hope after all this time, they do him right. Hulk deserves to be one of the best characters in the game. Facts. Hulk is strong as there is, bro. That's the man's tagline, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hulk smash. But what is he really smashing in this game, bro? A pebble? Come on, man. Like, y'all disrespecting the legend. So, anyways, first thing I need to see the Hulk have, okay, is insane damage reduction. The Hulk needs to be able to take damage, lots of it, and still stay kicking, right? He needs to have damage reduction to the insane degree of somebody like, some of you guys may say you're going too far now, but Thanos. We need to see something like this uniform bonus for Thanos on the Hulk. The Hulk, I think, is one of those characters that anyone who knows anything about the Hulk, like seriously knows he can take a beating and keep moving forward. So why he doesn't have an insane amount of damage reduction already built into his kit after all this time, like 15% all defense, that's a joke, bro. Super armor is okay, but 15% all defense, like, bro, this 35 that's here, man, that's honestly that needs to go up, bro, to like max like 70%, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the Hulk needs more, man, because he still feels hella squishy. So I need to see them improve his damage reduction again, or give him more HP or something so he can mitigate some of the damage that he takes. I don't want Hulk to become a character that relies on iframes, and I don't even want him to be like relying on invincibility and damage immunity too much. Like he has damage immunity now, right? But damage immunity where we are in the game means nothing. Everything can penetrate that in PvP, and plenty of attacks can penetrate that in PvE. So I'd rather see him get a massive HP bump, kind of like they gave to, where is this guy? Actually, let's go combat. He's easier to find. Actually, why did I click speed? Fat fingers. Where is my man? Kraus Bizu, right? They need to give the Hulk something like this, bro. And I'm saying that 50% HP stack, bro, you drop that on the Hulk, and now we talking, okay? Now we talking. 50% more HP on the Hulk. It's nice, right? Speaking of HP, right? The Hulk needs to have better healing. Like, honestly, his healing is not terrible, right? But 3%, bro, 3% for 5 seconds? No, okay? We need to give this man healing on the level of somebody like Jean freaking Grey. Okay, Jean Grey's healing is arguably the best healing in the game, point blank, period. Because you can activate this thing basically whenever you want, and you can literally go from damn near dead, like 1 HP, back to full HP in a matter of like 3 seconds. It's absolutely insane. And that's the kind of healing that the Hulk needs to have if we're getting the Hulk from the comics that they're teasing right now. The immortal Hulk, the one that cannot die, the one that they literally fried with a laser beam from space just to freaking subdue him, then cut him into pieces, put him into glass jars, and the man still stayed alive, busted out of them glass cubes, and freaking came back and just killed. Listen, man, the man took down the Avengers by himself. They could not stop. Bro, he bitch slapped Thor, bro. The man bitch slapped Thor. Thor's tooth fell out. Thor was like, for the first time ever, right? Earth has produced something that rivals gods, bro. Like, I've never seen Thor say anything like that about anyone else. So we need to see that. And I know, granted, Thor isn't really that good in the game right now, but man, Immortal Hulk is an absolute monstrosity, right? He's damn near immortal. So we need to see some of that reflected in the game. We need more damage reduction. We need better healing. That's facts. But listen, defense alone doesn't win your fights. It's Marvel Future Fight, okay? Not Marvel Dress Up Fight, believe it or not, okay? Anyways, we need damage and lots of it, okay? And the first thing that this man needs to get when it comes to damage is damage accumulation. Facts. I want to know why, after all this time, look at his skill set, boys. Look at his skill set, okay? Why, after all this time, the Hulk is one of the only characters in the game that does not have damage accumulation, that actually deserves to have it. Like damage accumulation, right? When it was first created, it was always you take damage, you deal out more damage. You take damage, you do more damage. Bro, if that doesn't scream Hulk, nothing does. The more you do to Hulk, the more he does to you. He does not stop. He's a ticking time bomb. The only difference is when he explodes, you're the one that dies, not him, right? The fact that Sharon Rogers, right, to this day still has the best damage accumulation in this game, and they can't even put accumulation on freaking Hulk, it's baffling to me, bro. So They need to take Sharon Rogers' damage accumulation and throw it on the Hulk. That's facts, right? They need to stop playing favorites and start putting shit where it actually belongs and actually makes sense. Some of you guys are gonna say, bro, you're getting mad ahead of time. No, I'm not gonna wait until they shortchange the Hulk again and then say, oh, they didn't know. Nah, bro. Look at Iron Man, bro. We had to fight for Iron Man to become as good as he currently is in the game. For those of you guys who forgot, the Iron Man we have now that kicks major ass, even though many people still don't show him the love he deserves, hashtag Tony3Stacks, right? This is not Iron Man we got after Endgame dropped. We had to beg for him to be as good as he is, right? So I don't want to go through that again, bro. I want Hulk to come in and just steamroll like he's supposed to, right? So they need to put damage accumulation in this man's kit. That's facts, right? Damage accumulation, damage reduction, better healing. We need that, right? And we need some high damaging skills in this man's kit. And I'm not talking about no skills that rely on no goofy ass defense down, okay? Because yes, defense down is really cool, okay? One of my favorite characters in this game, well, technically my favorite Marvel character, point blank, period, Deadpool. He's a defense down clown character. Without defense down, he's basically nothing, right? There's nothing wrong with it when it fits, because Deadpool is a tech type, right? Technically. But the Hulk is just a savage. He's just an animal. He's just vicious, right? So I don't want him to be a character that relies on defense down. I just want him to have raw, unchecked power. And we have clear examples of that in Marvel Future Fight. And we have them, even though, right, the combat class is not the best class in the game, we have an amazing and very accurate representation of a character that is freaking insane and does not rely on defense down at all. And that's this man right here, Fishboy, excuse me, the god, okay? King Namor, the god king of Atlantis. Put some respect on this man's name, god damn it. Anyways, Namor is a very accurate representation of what I would like the Hulk to be. A character, right, in the combat class, because we could look at other classes and see high damage, like Sharon Rogers, for example, that doesn't rely on defense down. And defense down just makes them better when you use like a striker or a support character to give them like defense down, right? But when you take away defense down from the equation, their damage is just still godly. That's what we need from the Hulk. And I think after this update, if the Hulk is not as strong as Namor without help, I'm mad. I'm just saying that. If Namor, right? If Namor, and I know I'm picking directly at him and he's a paywall and Hulk is not, that's not the point, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm using him because he's a combat type. He's 800 CCF, paywall or not. I'm assuming the Hulk is going to be 800, right? So if, right, the Hulk is not as strong as Namor, I'm mad. And as a true Hulk fan, any of you guys should be mad too. That's facts, right? Anyways, they would actually have to really ramp up his damage, possibly even give him Namor's tier 2 passive or something like it, right? Because this extra crit, right, extra chance to crit and the extra crit damage, that's part of the reason why, well, that's probably the main reason why Namor is as strong as he is. Even at tier 2, he's stronger than some tier 3s, right? But then he goes to tier 3 and he just goes through the roof. And you guys may say that's exclusive to just Namor. No. We have other characters with that passive. Sabretooth is one, right? Even though some people still sleep on Sabretooth, he's really good. So I would like to see them do something like that for the Hulk. The final thing that I would like the Hulk to have, and it makes perfect sense. Any of you guys who've never read the Immortal Hulk comic run, you guys may say this is reaching. He doesn't deserve this. Doesn't make any sense. I've never seen the Hulk do that. But just because you've never seen it, doesn't mean it didn't happen. Doesn't mean it can't happen. If a tree falls in the forest and you didn't see it and nobody heard it, did it really happen? Okay, so what I'm going to say is very simple. The Hulk needs to be able to revive. Yes, I'm saying it, okay? He needs better healing. He needs damage reduction, more of it because he has some of it already, right? He needs damage accumulation. He needs much higher damaging skills. And he needs to be able to revive. And not just a goofy ass revival like 20%. revive at damn near full health. But even if it's not full health, if he gets like 50, 70%, I'm happy if the healing is good enough to take him right back up to full, right? Honestly, I think that makes sense because if you've seen the Immortal Hulk comic run, which is where they're taking this update or parts of it from, right? The Hulk literally cannot die. Cannot die. So we need a character that represents that. If Slapstick can get like a revive, you know what I'm saying? If Groot can get a revive, if Morgan Le Fay can get a revive, if Doom can get a revive, if Jean can get a revive, if freaking the Human Torch ripoff, excuse me, the Syrian Sunbird, that's my guy though, right? Not gonna hate on him, can get the ability to give other people revive, I think it makes sense to give the Hulk the ability to revive as well. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up right here. The most important thing for you guys to do is leave me your thoughts in the comments. Let me know 5 things that you guys think the Hulk should receive in this next update via a uniform, a rework, or a tier 3, whatever they decide to give him. Because this is due time. I don't want him to get whatever they have in store for him and it not be enough, and then we're screaming justice for Hulk after the fact. I'd rather us like this literally go balls to the wall and let these people know exactly what we expect. Not what we want, but what we expect after 5 years. So leave it in the comment section. Leave it on the Netmarble forum for literally every sneak peek, because generally when they release sneak peeks, they look at the comments to see the feedback. So if they're seeing some of the things that we want for Hulk specifically, and they still don't give it to us because they're either lazy or just don't give a fuck, then it really tells us that the one thing that they're good at and the one thing that they're consistently doing is just not giving a fuck. Because the only thing you're giving us, speaking directly to the Marvel Future Fight team, since they're probably going to watch one of these videos about the sneak peek, right? If the only thing you're going to give us per update is characters and uniforms and very little new content, the least you can do, the very least you can do, right, is make it so that we are satisfied with the characters and the uniforms. That's it. If you're not going to give us new content or more content or fix existing content, the least you can do is ensure that we are satisfied with what you are giving to us. Well, actually, you're not giving us jack, because we're going to have to pay for the Hulk uniform, possibly, right? Not possibly, definitely, okay? Anyways, man, I will catch you guys in the next one. I know, kind of a rant video, but honestly, I didn't want to do this, but I feel like I had to do it, because many people were hitting me up saying, yo, broski, it's going to be another Wolverine situation where we get hype and get disappointed again. So I'd rather not wait and give them the opportunity or the out of saying, oh, we didn't know, when there's no way they couldn't know, right? But if we jump on it right now and collectively, you know what I'm saying, we all spread our wings and send a message to them, eventually one of these devs or somebody on the team has to know. And at that point, ball's in their court. I'm gone.